In this video, MySQL Revision 2 Part 4, the learning objectives are altering tables, SQL joins, indexes in database. Now let us to start with altering tables. Alter table command is used to modify the structure of table. It is a type of DDL command. If your table is already existing and after that if you want to modify the structure of your table, you can use alter table command. Now we can do many tasks with the help of alter table. We can add a new column, we can delete a existing column, or we can modify the column which is already existing in your table. Plus we can add a new constraint also, or we can drop a existing constraint also using alter table. So alter table command is used for different purpose. Now one by one we'll see the different purpose of using alter table command. Now the first purpose is add column, means we can add a new column in a already existing table. Now see how to use it. Alter table, then write down the name of the table. For example, here it is customer, then add keyword, and after add you can specify the name of column, new column, and its data type or its definition. So in this example it will add a new column with the name email and its data type is varchar 255. Now the next purpose of alter table is you can drop any existing column, means we can remove any column from a table. Now let us to see how to use it. Alter table, the name of the table, then after that you can write down drop column. This column word is optional. Drop column and then specify the name of the column. Here you don't have to write down its definition, only you have to specify the name of the column which you want to remove from your table. Next is you can alter or modify your column which is already existing, means we can change the data type of a column which is already existing in table. Now in this table, suppose a column is existing date of birth and its data type is varchar. Now I want to make it date, means I want to change the data type from varchar to date. So I can write down alter table, name of table, then I can use either alter keyword or modify keyword with keyword column, then name of column, and then new data type. Earlier it was varchar, now I have changed its data type date. Now the next is alter table to change column, means we can change the name of a already existing table. In previous example we have changed the data type, now we'll change the name, means data type, every definition will remain as it is, only we are giving a new name to a already existing column. For example, here this column date of birth is already existing. I want to change its name to birth date. So alter table, name of table, change column, column word is optional, then name of the column and the new name with its definition. Now next is alter table to add a constraint, means your column is already existing, only you want to give a constraint to that column. For example, I have already created a column ID, but I have not added primary key keyword or primary key constraint. Now I want to make that ID as primary key. So I can write down here alter table persons, add constraint, then pk underscore person. This is optional. You want to give new name to your primary key, you can give, otherwise you can leave it. Then primary key and ID. So it will, this ID is already existing in your table, only you are adding constraint primary key in this ID. Now next is you can remove any constraint also. You can delete any constraint existing in your table. So alter table, the name of table is persons, then you have to add drop constraint and then you can specify the name of the constraint which you want to remove from your table. Now the next topic is SQL join. In SQL, join means when you are joining the records of two or more than two tables on the basis of some related columns, then it is known as SQL join. There are different types of SQL join. Let us to see one by one. First is Cartesian product, without providing any condition if you are joining. So it includes all the records from both the table. It is also known as cross join. Then next is equi-join, which is using equality condition for joining. Next is inner join. Inner join means you can specify any condition. Natural join, where you are using equi-join but on the columns having same name. Then left join means you are using all the records from the left table and the records which are common in both. Last is right join, where you are including all the records from the right table and some records which is common in both the tables. Now with the help of diagram it is more clear. For example, this diagram explains you Cartesian product, where we are taking all the records from both the table. Then this first diagram explains you about natural join, equi-join. These are some examples of those kind of joins. Then next is, this is left join, where we are taking the common records also and the records from the left hand side table. Then next is right join, where we are taking the common records and all the records from the right table. Now the next topic of this chapter is indexes in database. Indexes are used to make the retrieving process faster in any database. It's not visible to the user, but it increases the speed of the searching, or it increases the speed of your queries. For that purpose we are using index. For example, in a school, suppose there are many students, but when we are searching the student, we are searching either on the basis of admission number or sometimes on the basis of roll number. So admission number in that case is a indexing method. Means admission number is used whenever you want to search or you want to make some changes. So index, this admission number helps you to locate the detail of that record. So similarly here we can create index. We can create index in two different methods in MySQL. You can create index while creating the table itself, or you can create the index once your table is created. After that, if you want to add, you can use create index command also. Now first example is, we are creating the index when we are creating the table. So we have created a table with the name persons. We have mentioned ID, integer, name, varchar, and after that at the last we have written index PID. Means we are creating index with the name PID, and we are using which column for the indexing? ID column. So this index we are creating when we are creating the table at the same time. Now the next example, where the table is already created, now you are creating the index. So in that case you have to use the command create index PID. This is the name of index, on which table? Persons. On which column? ID. So these are the two different methods of creating index in MySQL. Now these are the two links which you can refer for more details. Thank you.